This time we are on GT Sport for this afternoon's daily races. If you hadn't seen the banner, we did a live stream this morning of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and now, this is kind of becoming a little bit of a weekly thing now. On a Monday, we look at the new GT Sport daily races. Yeah, I never meant for this to become a weekly thing. It was just I wanted to get back into it. I was live streaming and I thought, okay, let's go. But it's not a bad thing. So we are going to be looking at this week's daily races. There's a couple of things to look at. There is in fact, what I'll do while I'm filling in the YouTube side, I'll put this update on. Oh, it's not going to show it. I wondered if it would show it. No, it won't. Look, there's been an update to GT Sport in terms of some cars the brake horsepower being adjusted, the weight being adjusted. I was going to show it on screen in GT Sport, but if I click on it, it will take the picture away, so I won't. I was going to do that while I filled in the YouTube side. But yeah, so we're back with GT Sport. Last week on GT Sport, we did okay. We struggled a little bit in the Daily Race B. I raced a few times, not after the live stream. A couple of evenings, I had an hour, and I kind of had a few races, and I did better. I definitely got faster. And looking at this week's races, I'm not optimistic. I'm not massively au fait with the tracks, so we're going to have to learn as we go and hope we can put in a decent time. Good afternoon, Keller. Good afternoon, gaming. I'm so used to saying good evening to you both, but good afternoon. Right, so just doing the YouTube side as always, and then we'll have a look at this week's races. For those that don't know, daily races are no longer daily. They change weekly, which I don't think is a big deal. Changing them daily, you can't get any consistency. If you were able to race every day and the races changed every day, you'd never gain any consistency. So I like the fact they change them weekly. I think there's a chance to get better on the same races. So I prefer that to daily changes. But like I say, I have had a pre-look at the races and I'm not overly optimistic. But it doesn't mean we can't have a laugh and a good time and just race and see what happens, which is always the main thing. I think I need to play with the thumbnail for GT Sport. I don't know. I don't know how happy I am with it, to be fair. Something I need to look at. There's some thumbnails I've done that I'm really impressed with, like the Assassin's Creed Valhalla one, but the GT Sport one, I think I could do better. I need to have a look with that, I think. But that'll be for another time. Okay. I've just got to finish off the YouTube side and then we can crack on. 1st of February already. Right, we are done. You're still searching for a game. Why don't you just wait? If you're trying to save the money for Avengers, why don't you just wait? Then you can get Avengers quicker. Whereas if you don't, you're going to regret not, and then you're going to find you've got a new game, you don't enjoy it, you should have got Avengers. Just want to check if that actually worked. There's something not showing up. Thumbnail didn't seem to go. There was me complaining about the thumbnail and it didn't seem to save. You are going to regret it, especially if you play a game that you don't enjoy. And you are going to be saying to yourself, why did I not just wait? I don't think that thumbnail's staying on the video for some reason. Change is saved now, it says. I think it took a little bit of time to come up. I think the thumbnail may now be on there. Just took a little bit of time to click. I don't know if it has or not. So I'm just having a little bit of issue with the thumbnail. That's all done. No, it's on. I think the thumbnail is correct. So I'm just checking an issue I'm having. But it could just be. I'm hoping the thumbnail's on. I think it is. Right. So we're good to go racing. So like I say, this week's GT Sport races, daily races, the tracks, I don't think I'm massively FA with. So I don't know. The only one I know of quite a bit is Mount Panorama, which is this one over here. And my issue with Mount Panorama is I hate it. I think it's because I'm just not used to it. They're quite long races as well. So this daily race B is actually 8 laps. They're normally 5 laps for daily races. They're 8 laps, so I'm assuming short laps. But we'll start off with the Mazda Roadster Touring car in Kyoto Driving Park, Miyabi. We've got 20 minutes until the first race. It's a specially provided car, so we have to use this. A good time would be 45 seconds. Looking at that. I don't expect to get anywhere near 45 seconds, but we'll do some qualifying. We'll go for red. We'll see how we get on. I do need to check driver rating and stuff. I believe I gained some of my driver rating back up that we lost last week. Not a massive amount, and we will keep an eye on it. See how we progress. So driver rating, we are on. We are very low B, just under 11,000, which is very low. And sportsmanship, we are low A's. So we need some clean, decent races. Okay, we can get rid of traction control. So we are in the Mazda Roadster Touring car for this. Medium tyres, there should be decent grip. Again, I'm not a massively au fait with the track or braking points, so we do need to try and learn this as we go. 45 seconds is the best times currently in the world. That's what we need to try and get to. It's very slow. It's a little bit sliding. It's a fairly simple track if you look at the layout. You've got a long right-hander coming up. So whether you can take this flat out, I'm just feathering the throttle just to make sure we make the bend, which we do. Fairly simple track, but you can so get it wrong. So a long sweeping left-hander here. Let off the accelerator a little bit there. And again a right-hander. Then we've got a long right hand. This is more of a bend. I think we'll brake for this. And then we've got some S's. So I would have said plenty of overtaking opportunities. 45 seconds is the best times in the world. We're going to be off that by a couple of seconds, but we're still getting to grips with the track. We're 48, 3.9 seconds off the top times in the world. Which isn't too bad. I aim for about within 3 seconds, and obviously we need to get used to the track. I think we've got the wrong line through there. We're slower through there according to our current timings. We're up now. So we're going to be on this braking here. So we lost time through there on our acceleration. Gaining time again. So it's a fairly quick, simple lap. This is why it's 8 laps. There we go, 47.9. So better. So what can we do here? So how long can we keep full throttle before we have to let off just to let the car rotate? And then back on. We're up again. We're improving our lap each time. Got to keep an eye on what time it is, because obviously we have. I let off the throttle there. That's not going to do well for our time. We've got 20 past 1 is when the race starts, and we haven't actually got into the race yet. Lost time through there. Oh, gained a bit. Lost it again though. We gained a time again. I don't think we're going to get close to 45, but well, our target 46 to 47 probably. We're 47.9 now. We're going to drop that down a bit more. It's just making sure you get the, like I say, it's a simple track. Plenty of overtaking. Slipstream is going to be the big thing here, I think. But it is going to be just a case of getting your corners and your bends correct. Optimal speeds. We're down on our previous best. We're gaining a little bit now. This bend here, I'm going to brake a little bit earlier. See if we can hit the apex a bit better. Accelerate out. Got a little bit of wheel spin though through there. We're now gaining time on our previous best. Had to let off a little bit to get the car to turn. So this will be worse than our previous. 2.7 seconds off the best times in the world. Just gonna slowly bring it in. Let off a little bit. I'm missing that. See, that apex should be there. And we are missing it ever so slightly by the line we're taking. So it means I need to change my line. This should be full throttle. I can't see why this isn't. Same through here. This braking point here is the important one. We need to get the car stopped quick enough. We haven't changed braking bias either. That's something we can look at. This should be full throttle, I think, as well. Don't see why that can't be. We're up on our previous best. It is near enough a flat out. There's just the bends you've got to negotiate correctly. And I think if we go a bit slower in, and then we can keep this tight to the inside, and then we can accelerate. Slower. Oh, got a bit wide there. Right, we can probably now join the lobby for the race. You're going to wait one more week and a few days. I think you're better. I think if you get another game now and you don't enjoy it, you're going to regret not having the money for Avengers sooner. And that's what you're going to do. If you spend the money now, you won't get Avengers that quickly. I don't want blue, I want red. We'll see how this race goes. If it goes well, and we're competitive, which I'm not sure my time is, we'll see. 45 being the best times in the world, we're 47 something. So we're 2 seconds off, so 2.8 seconds off. So we do need to make that time quicker. It's just getting your line right. And a race will tell us more the right lines, I think, and braking points. If we are competitive, we may do a couple of daily race A's. I'm loath to do daily race C, but we'll see. And daily race B, I recognise the name but can't think of the track. So when we go in and try, hopefully we'll bring back some knowledge of some sort. But this is just about trying out this week's daily race. Try and improve our drive rain and safe terrain as well. So we've entered the lobby for daily race A. 47.5 is our best. We haven't looked at our brake balance as well. That may help, especially with that braking for this first corner here. If I move it to the front, I think that might help. Just because I just feel you need to brake late there, but strong enough to get stopped enough to make the bend. So we're 2.5 seconds off the top times in the world, around that. I haven't looked exactly. I think we need to come off acceleration a little bit earlier here, just to make this apex, and then we can hit full-on acceleration. I wonder if we need to go down a gear there. That might solve that issue. We were playing the Witcher. The Witcher's amazing. I wonder if we need to be in third gear on that long bend. You know, I wonder if that would make a difference. So all these different things to try. What kind of speed does third max out at? We're going to be max gear if we're on third gear. We'll try third gear and see if that's an improvement. 47.1, we just smashed their best time. Yeah, definitely not third gear. I'm revving the guts out of the car. Yeah, I don't think it's third gear around there. We just smashed their best. We're just over 2 seconds off the best times in the world now. I think a lot of the qualifying times will be very similar. There's going to be very little in it. I don't even know if second gear is the right gear to go into. I wonder if we can accelerate in third. Seemed a bit slow on acceleration there. Third may have been the wrong gear choice, which is fine. It's where you've got to learn and try things out. If the River Raids update comes this week, it'd be incredible. It would, but it won't be this week. You're adamant it's coming this week. I'm adamant it's coming late February, like towards the end. What you need to do is look up if the Vikings had any special days in February, because if they did, then it'll be around that time. I would assume they'd try and link it, like the Yule Festival. That'd be my assumption. So we definitely need to be in second, I think, for this bend. A lot slower. We're massively slower around there than we were previously. That first lap we put in was a really good lap compared to what we've done previously. So we just got to work out what we need to do better. Again, this is a new car for us, so we are still learning the car. Quicker around that top bend, which is important. These should be flat out. There should be no reason these aren't flat out. You just need a decent line. I think we can cut fairly well there. I think I could have probably been closer there. And it's this corner. This bend is important. How early you start accelerating is very important, I think. We were slower through there than we were on our best lap. So although we gained the improvement off the top bend, we were slower on the final. So we could have just improved there, but we messed it up. So, wide line in, full throttle, slowly easing into the corner, then slowly feather the throttle. Just getting that right line. It's fast on our best. It's this last corner that's the problem. We just need to pick our braking point. And when to accelerate. Alright, we're gaining time. So we will improve. As long as I don't mess it up now. Can we dip under the 47s into the 46s? So then we're just off. 47.0. Again, we've got to get near. Trying to get near the 45s. I'm not expecting to get that close. But then this is a fairly simple track. It's all about cornering lines, speed. There's not much else you can change. And it's 8 laps like this, so fairly simple laps. We were up quite a bit there. I think we might just dip into the 46s now. But I think a lot of lap times are going to be very, very close on this. We didn't dip into the 46s. We were messed up that last bit. By the looks of it, I think I've gone too tight too early here. I don't think we're going to be that up. No. I think you've got to head in wide. That first bend. You've got to get this corner right. Okay, let's try again. Let's see if we can get this top bend right. I've got to get in the 46s now. We've got 6.5 minutes, so 47-second laps. We've got 6 more laps. So late bend in. Don't want to be too early to the apex. Otherwise you've got to let the throttle out a little bit. I think I've gone too wide. We didn't anywhere near the apex there. So we lost speed. This won't be a decent lap. Unless we do something incredible when there's not really anywhere you can make up time. It's that first and last the only places I can see you making up time. So that's where we need to find a second or so. So let's try adding the braking more to the front. Just increased our best there. We had a poor top bend, this bend, we had a poor top bend. So I was surprised we increased, but we did. Alright, better top bend this time. We need a good last bend and we can increase it, we can get into the 46s. It's definitely where we have to be if we want to be competitive. Increase the braking. We were half a second up then. We lost it on that last bit. Good exit though. Don't think we're going to gain that, but we're going to gain half a second. That is incredible. 46.5. So we're about 1.5 seconds off the top times in the world. But with this track, I can't see you being able to improve incredibly because there's not many areas to do so. It's all about your driving line, I think. It's all in the race itself. I think it's all going to be our slipstream, and the couple of bends are going to be important not to have any accidents. I think a penalty here will kill your race immediately. We will finish with about a minute to go, and we will have a look to see if really how close we were to the top times. I know there were 47, 45 something. I just didn't look what. So we're losing a little bit of speed through there. It's all based on that initial line in. And if you look at the lap times, we're looking at a second to a second and a half. That's a massive difference for a short lap like this. I think we're getting the wrong line at that final corner as well. I think we need to change how we take that. I think our braking bias is correct. I don't know if this is a grid start, I think that's we have to check. If it is, we're going to need traction control on. Okay. Coming into this late. I'm trying to stay dead centre, but we couldn't. So we've lost 0.02 of a second. Just in that first bend, there's a lot of time you can lose if you take the wrong line, or not as tight as you could be. Yeah, I think we need to change gear earlier there. We're looking at a lap, and then we'll have a look at times. We haven't got anywhere close to 46.5 since we did it. Right, we're tight to the inside. Still lost time on that first bend. If you look at the natural tyre pattern on the road, that does help with your line as well. I messed up the last corner, I'm sure. It's going to be a lot slower than normal, yeah. I'm happy with my time. 46.5, I'm happy with that. We do need to have a look at times though. So we'll have a look at good times. River Raid update, Keller. Yeah, I can't see it. I really honestly can't. Not this week. So our best time was a 46.5. Our best first sector though, 14 not as 100th of a second we would have gained, which isn't too bad. I think we can go quicker. It's just about line. It's such a short lap. I don't think you're going to gain that much. Right, let's have a look at top cars. So 45.6. So actually, when I was saying we're a second and a half off the top time in the world, we're not. We are a second off the top time. we're within a second. Because no one's got a 45.5. We are within a second of the top times in the world, which I normally aim to within 3 seconds. So within 1 second is incredible. But I think, personally, a lot of the times are going to be very, very close. Because it is such an easy lap. So, yeah, I would suggest a lot of them are going to be very, very close laps. So we've got 30 seconds until the race. We'll see how we do. I think the race itself is going to be a little bit chaotic in terms of the braking points. We know what we can do. We know what we need to do. We'll give it a go. The car itself is very, very understeery. We've changed the brake bias +4, mainly because the only time you brake is that last bend before the S's. That's the only time you touch the brakes on the whole race. But slipstream, I think, will be very important. It's going to be, I think this will be, the track layout doesn't lend itself to be a safety rating killer. Not compared to what previous daily race days have been. But the bends, I think, are going to do it. The first bend and the last are going to be where people are going to have issues. So, 3 people not saying times. Everyone's a B. Driver rating bar 1 driver is a C. And top time is 46 dead. So I thought everyone would be close. So we are competitive in terms of time. But it's what can we do with it? We need this race. We need to get our S rating, safety rating back. That's a big one. We need some driver rating because we're on the verge of dropping out of B. So we do need some driver rating as well. A lot of that is just lack of practice for myself. But everyone in the same car. The one thing we didn't check, is it a grid start? If it is, we need traction control. 8 laps, grid start. I don't think I can add it. Nope. I can. My brake bias has been reset to 0. Okay, so I've put traction control on 1 for the start. That's going to be important. A lot of cars may forget. That's going to be very important. And then we do need to change our brake bias to the front. It's only for that 1 corner, but it gives us that, I believe, better chance of braking a little bit later. I could be completely wrong. But anyone else is more experienced at GT Sport, tell me I'm wrong, quite happily, and I'll change what I'm doing. I'm always up for advice. But we're going to try and be competitive. I think lap time wise we should be. Slipstream will help. But also for this race it is all about being clean. Driver rating, if it's to gain any, I would suggest we need 11th or above. Because there's only one race, there's only one C driver. So 11th or above should be a gain. It's if the C driver finishes above us, then it could change things. Here we go. So out of everyone, we have traction control on for the grid start. Hoping other people forget. We're in the red. Seventh place start. Let's see what we can do. This first bend is going to be chaotic. Guarantee. Everyone remembered. It looked like everyone remembered to put traction control on. Right, I've got what I needed in terms of brake bias. Okay, they've all gone for the inside. We've gone in late. A little push from behind there. Changed up a little bit early probably though. Love to see a little green mark for safety rating. Right, this is where it's going to get silly. This corner here is about to get silly. Guaranteed. So we're going to back off. I'm letting other people have issues. We are going to drop back a little bit, but it's all about slipstream, I think. Everyone being forced onto the grass there. 11th going around the outside of us, a little bit on the grass. There we go, penalty for him. That's why we were taking it easy. Okay, this is where you can gain time, is this bend. If you can control your bend, I think you can gain time. You're going to be in a bit wary of that dark Avenger on the outside, or on our inside. because I've got a feeling he's not going to be careful with air or not. And he's got the penalty. So what he does doesn't affect us. He's forcing us. Couldn't take the right line because he wouldn't allow us to cross. Managed to hold it nicely. We're into 10th. We're down on where we started, but I'm trying to play it safe. I want the safety rating to go back up, but also trying to stay out of trouble. That's the big one, and I'm hoping others will make mistakes. We're gaining on this top bend. We seem to take this a lot better than some of them. Not as fast as we've taken in practice though. One car from the grass there, yellow car seemed to go off a little bit there. The other red car is on the outside. We've gained massively on these cars. I had a brake just because he wasn't going to allow us to take the line we wanted to. Didn't want to catch him. I didn't want to hit him. So I had to brake a little bit there, which I didn't want to do. That's cost us speed. Car on our inside now. Not able to take the line I want to either because the car on the inside. So we dropped down to 11th. Guy in the penalty is behind us. This is what I said, a penalty is going to destroy your race half a second. Everyone is in a line though, it's all about mistakes. We'll try and see the number 10, Desmo Boss, trying to be an aggressive move there. He actually lost time by doing that. We've got slipstream on him. 45.8 is the best time of the race. Okay, I'm taking the line I want to take now on this bend. And we are catching 9th. It's a cleaner race than I was expecting, I'll give you that. I wasn't expecting this race to be as clean, but it is all about qualifying position, I would have said. The way the race unfolded, we got a better corner there than the Spanish guy, so we've taken the Spanish guy up to 10th. Desmo Boss is ahead of us. But yeah, qualifying position is massive, I think, for this. He's lost the slip to the car ahead though in 8th, which is going to be a massive issue if we catch up. We need that slip back. We're taking our preferred line on the inside there, which I think is a quicker line. As you can see, we are gaining on Desmo Boss now. Laps are finishing quick and fast though. Can't get my words out as I'm trying to drive. Lost a bit of time through there, I would have said. So everyone seems to take quite a wide line through there. I take a little bit of a tighter one. Getting away from the car behind us. Spanish guy that we did well to get past. We've lost a bit of time to Desmo Boss though. Right, second to last lap, penultimate lap now. Fastest lap split so far. It's a boring race, I'll give you that. It's not the most exciting, is it, in the world? There's my boss getting very out of shape on the exit there. That may give us a bit of a chance to catch back up. Got to be very careful of the grass for corner cut. Right, last lap. Can we get 9th? Because that's, I think, as far as we're going to go unless people have massive accidents ahead. That was our fastest lap of the race. A 46.4, which is better than our qualifying, but we did have slip most of the way around that. We're right on the tail of Desmo Boss now. Lost a bit of time on the exit to the corner. He got very out of shape last time. Oh, I've got someone knocking at the door, which doesn't help me. And I finished the race. I've got someone at the door. Dark Avenger. Didn't care where you were there. He was going to take us out, I think, if we'd let him. And we're going to cross the line. There we go. Right, bear with me a second. Hello everyone, sorry about that. Gas engineer I didn't know anything about. We had one the other day I didn't know anything about, and this one was coming back because the paperwork hadn't been filled in correctly. But it is done, we're back. I do apologise massively. It's not what I expect for the live stream to be out and about during the live stream, so I do apologise massively. I don't even know where we came in the last race because I kind of had to go and grab the door. Yeah, back gaming. Sorry about that. I'm assuming Ande Powers is gone. But in answer to your question, the favourite daily race, I don't know because we haven't done it. We've only done one, and then obviously got called away. So we lost driver rating in our previous race. I didn't see where we came, but we gained safety rating. So we'll redo daily race A and try again, shall we? I don't even know where we came. Does anyone know? It's like restarting the stream. We're an hour and 10 minutes in. I've done one race, all because of an engineer. Right, we're back. We're going to carry on. There should be no more interruptions, I'm hoping now. We'll do daily race A one more time, and then we'll have a look at daily race B. Witcher 3 is an incredible game, Keller. Absolutely incredible. Right. It's trying to put me out of sync. Yeah, I do apologise massively. That's definitely not what I expected. Looking at playbacks, there was a few people jumped on, but obviously I missed them. I do apologise. So let's try this again. Daily race day. Yeah, we got a decent time. So looking at the qualifying times we had in the first race, I think we finished 10th. I want to say we finished 10th. Looking at qualifying times, we were quite competitive. Turn traction control off for start. So we can slow down here while we do. We want brake bias to the front ×4. Seems to be my best option. Traction control is off. But yeah, 46.5 was their best, which is under a second to the fastest times in the world. But I fully expect the fastest times in the world to not really change much, and I don't think there's that much scope for improvement in general. It's just kind of, you've got to get this right to gain as much time through here as possible. I think a 46.5 is quite good. I'm actually quite happy with that. And then it's flat the rest of the way. It's how much time you can not lose on some of the corners. And then braking early enough here to take this a lot tighter than I just did. Control the back end through the S's and then over the line. Can we improve on a 46.5 just to get us a little bit higher to the starting grid? We're going to be racing with a lot of C-rated drivers, I would have said, because we lost driver rating on that first race. Can't even remember where we came. Which is not good. We are close to dropping back down to C-rated driver rating, which is not what I want. Worked so hard to get to where driver rating we're at. But we need some good races to get it back up. A little bit all over the place there. Braking early. Probably too long on the brakes, to be fair. Through there. Seems to be a better exit. I need to get that exit better. In the beginning you don't have lots of money, you can't get good gear. No, but that's also the same of any game though, surely. Is in the beginning you don't have the money, you don't have the gear. You slowly improve and you'll get it all. That's how you start with every game, surely. See, if you look at the tyre marks on the road, the swinging is a lot later than what we're doing. Don't think that was a very good exit of that corner. Came off the brakes earlier to see if I could get a better exit. Right, we're not getting even close to a 46.5, which we need to. That's a 48, that was poor. Right, can we do what we did originally. Late swing in, trying to hit the apex at the right time, which I think we've done. It's better. Losing a little bit of time on the exit there. I'm going to try the late swing in. No. The late swing in lost this time. You wish you had 15 quid for the season pass? We're doing poor at this track at the minute. I can't get a rhythm going. You know the season pass is £32, not 15. Poor first bend. Got the speed through there. Lost control. Lost acceleration the minute I changed to third. That was poor. Oh right, I see what you're saying, so you have some money towards it. For you it's £40, yeah, it's £32.99. Well, it was when I got it the other day. Right, better first bend. Kind of iffy exit. Better through there. It's all going to be on the braking here. Better through there. That's a better lap. It's not going to be fast as we've been, but it's a better lap. We're into the 46s. So that's a better lap. I don't think there's much we can improve. It's all going to be on speed and line, and we had a bad line through there. But we had the optimal speed going into the lap on the previous. I think we can go. I want to say we can go a little bit quicker. Whether we'll be able to hit the 55s, I don't know. But I feel we can go quicker. And I think it's a 55.6 is the fastest time in the world last time we checked. I think it's going to be a handful of seconds for a lot of people in terms of fastest times. I don't think there's going to be lots in it. Gained a little bit on that first bend, but losing a bit of time now. It's all on the last corner. Just carrying as much speed through there as possible, and then it's all on this final corner. Oh, got a little bit out of shape there. That will lose us some time. Yeah, we lost a lot of time through there. Got a little bit out of shape, just took it a little bit too tightly. Running the curves a little bit. So I wouldn't say it's the most exciting race in the world, this one, from what I remember the first race. Everyone seemed to be in a line. It's all about getting the right line, slipstream. A penalty in your race is kind of gone. That will send you backwards. And it's going to be very hard to get back up, I think. Yeah, I wasn't brilliant through there. Penalty line is actually the start-finish straight, which I didn't realise. Maybe it's not going to be an SR killer as a first thought though. Judging by the first race, it seemed to be everyone seemed to be on their best behaviour. So I do wonder whether maybe you have gaining safety rating on this first race, just because everyone did seem to be on their best behaviour. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Daily Race B a little bit more. Like I say, this isn't the most exciting race in the world. Alright. Better first bend. Definitely a lot better. 15 dead. Not as fast as we've been on a first sector. We've been quicker. It was a 14.9 was the best before the previous race. It's all going to be on this corner though. Dropping a little bit of time. I'm going to get corner cutting surely there. There we go. We would have improved a little bit. Not enough to beat our best, but I knew I got a corner cutting when I'd done it. So we know we can go quicker on the first bend. You got Days Gone. So now you're even further behind to get in Avengers. So, gaming, how long before he complains that he doesn't like Days Gone? What are we betting here? I'm only kidding, Gella. I hope you enjoy it. I've heard good things. You have to let me know what you think. I have heard good things about it. Right, practice is nearly over. Race is coming up. And then it will be on to Daily Race B. For the first time. 2 days. You've already spoiled the story and all. Yeah, but it's not just about the story. It is about the story. Massively about the story. It's all the new content that's coming. I don't know what you're saying. Screw Adventures. That's alright, it's not what he wants to do. Days Gone, like I say, I've heard good things. I'm interested to see what you think. I've never really been a zombie fan, but I have heard very good things, and the fact you get a motorbike does appeal. I believe you've got to fix your bike up as well and things, so yeah, it does appeal. I've just got a long list of other things I want to play first though. Right, can we set a new fastest time? I don't know, we're going to be close. It's all going to be on this corner. It's going to be a new fastest time. 46.4, new fastest time. We are improving ever so slightly. It's not by much though. And it's all going to be small margins, I think, for everyone. There's only so much time you can gain on this kind of track, I think. I think I'm going a little bit too aggressively in there. That's affecting my time. We lost time through there, I don't know how. Maybe I braked too early. You like zombies. It's a Sony game, it is indeed. Yeah, I've never been a zombie fan, I don't know what it is about, I've just never been. But it's the motorbike bit interests me because I think you have to fix it up from what I've read. Right, we're nearly in for the race. And then we can crack on with Daily Race B. Little bit of delayed stream. That last corner, I'm messing up, I'm losing time there. Quite a bit of time. I think I'm turning aggressively on the earlier bend. And then that final corner we're messing up. But we set a new fastest lap anyway. So we'll see what that puts us in the qualifying. With a 46.4. Actually, that reckons our optimal time, based on what we've done, could be a 46.2. Could be what our optimal time. Doesn't mean we'll achieve that. No worries, gaming. So, I take you've got to install it and load it up. It's going to be a while before you're actually playing, isn't it, Keller? Right, let me need to check on driver aim. So, we are so close to losing our driver aim, our B-rated driver. We need a decent finish. We are qualified 4th, but we need a high finish. I'd say a podium is the only real way of guaranteeing us driver aim now. And we need driver aim desperately. A decent clean race should give us S safety aim back, but we need a good finish because we're about to lose our B and drop down to C. 46.2 was the fastest. Our optimal was 46.2. But we're happy with what we got, qualifying wise. Oh, really? So, like I said, I've heard really good things about it. But that's it. I can't say any more. I've just heard really good things. Right, we've got to change our braking bias when we get into the race. We've put traction control on for the start. Hoping a few people haven't read it. And then we know about traction control. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. We're starting high. We need to finish high. We need to be in a podium position for driver aim. I can't see any other way at the minute of staying in B. Because we're about to drop out. Which if we do, it's just going to be a case of push to get back to B again. We've been in B a long time, although we'd had a little bit of a break from GT Sport. Yeah, so how long before you can play then, Keller? That's the question. Right, we need to go brake bias. It may be I've set it too much to the front, and that's why I'm skidding too much on that last corner. I'm not sure. Oh, 3rd of... Oh, so actually, it's not digital. 3rd of February, you have to wait for it. Nice. Oh, cool. So actually, so not tomorrow, Wednesday that'll be. Cool. Maybe the next... Well, some point Wednesday daytime we should be streaming again. Other than Tuesday night. Mazda Roadster. It's a nice looking car. Not massively nice to drive, I'll give you that. Our traction control made a difference there. We need to turn it off as soon as we got going. There we go, we can turn traction control off now. Right, see the other British guys coming across. He's not letting us have much room. Never go on the outside. Trying to just keep it tidy in the inside here. Being leaned on a little bit through there. We're going to have very big issues coming through this. Getting hit on the outside. Yeah, we've been knocked on the grass. Just trying to keep it clean and they hit us off. This first corner is going to be the worst. We've managed to keep ourselves clean. Braking nice and early. I'm aware of people. Desmo Boss, he was the guy we were fighting for position in the last race. He's going to sweep straight across us. Yeah, knew he was doing that. Sweep straight across us. He's hit us as well. It's a 3-second penalty ahead of us though. We're now in 6th. We dropped 2 positions on start. Was a bit messy. We got a few people leaning on us. Us and Desmo had a bit of a little run in there. No penalties for either side though, luckily. That 3-second penalty would gain us a position as well by the looks of it. Foot hard to the floor, or controller paddle straight to the floor. Desmo on our inside. I'm trying to give him room. I know he's not going to give us room. We've got the run on him though. No matter stop accelerating, I was going to go wide. He's not going to give us any room there. That Desmo boss is so aggressive. He does not like giving. See, just drove straight into us there. does not like giving room. There's a penalty up ahead as well. Like I say, we have seen him previously. We've got to get past him and stay past him. I'm not happy with his driving style. There's not many places to pass on this track. That penalty ahead should help us a little bit. We do seem to take this corner a little bit better than he does though. And that penalty ahead should help. We lost a bit of time through there. The skid did not help. I don't think we're going to catch the guy out of the penalty though. No, we didn't. Right, we need to catch these guys ahead. Like I say, we needed podium, I believe. We're going to gain much here. The faster line is tight around here. We need to catch this group. We've got a car is close behind as well. So we've got to be a bit wary of someone catching us from behind. We've gone a little bit wide off the track there, but we're okay. It's this corner, you've got to get the braking right, get round, accelerate at the right time. Just trying to catch this group ahead of us. We can get on the tail of Teddy. That will help us. Over halfway through the race now. Got a bit of a gap to the car behind us now. Managed to gain that on the last lap. But we've got to catch these cars. And we've got to watch out for that Desmo. We know he's not... Oh, I've gone wide. That wasn't a good corner for us. Lost a bit of time to the cars ahead now. And that's our podium, sitting right ahead of us, that other red car. We need them to make mistakes. That Desmo, we know he's not clean. We know he will fight. So hopefully that will help us. Yellow's touched a bit of red there. There's a bit of argy-bargy ahead. Desmo has just shot through. Yellow's gone off. Red's gone very slow there. He's got a penalty as well. We're going to go straight past him. We're up to fourth. Desmo really took advantage of that. First and second look to be fighting as well. So as long as they carry on fighting, that will bring them closer to us. Their time is coming down because they're fighting as well. We're catching Desmo. He had a bad turn, bad bend compared to us there. Bit of a gap to the car behind as well. Desmo Boss is the fastest lap of the race. So he's the one we've got to catch. He's going to be the one to watch out for. But like I say, he's not the cleanest from what I've experienced so far. I think it was a little bit heavy on the brakes there. We're keeping it tight though. A decent exit. I think we caught him a little bit there. But first and second fighting will only help us. The car behind us has a penalty. That will help us as well. That'll back him off. There is a car just behind though. Obviously I would look at chat, but I don't want to risk it at this point. Fighting for a podium. I don't think that we took that the best with taking it. First and second seem to have calmed down a little bit. We're trying to get on the back of Desmo. Not many laps left though. That's the problem at this point. We're running out of time if we're going to make a move. We've gone wrong there as well. I'm hoping that's not a corner cut. No, we've got away with it, I think. Just. Using the gears to help us brake. Probably, I think we're a little bit heavy on the brakes on that last corner. I think that goes against us. Sliding around the corner here, that's going to lose us some time. The Belgian guy behind us gained a bit of time on us because of our cornering. We need them to fight for this last lap now. We need them to make mistakes. We're going to gain anything out of this race. We wanted a podium. We started fourth. We're currently in fourth, but we need a podium, I believe, for driver rating gain. We may just get away with fourth, but I don't know. Half a second to the car behind us. We need a decent finish. We need them to mess each other up. 3.5 seconds off the leader. I don't think it's doable. But a fourth place finish would be a good finish. I think I'm too heavy on the brake. No, we've just been hit from behind. We've been hit by behind by the Belgian. That's messed our race up completely. Lost 3 positions because of that. All because that one car decided to hit us from behind. We lost 2 positions. We're going to finish 6th. I don't know why he did that, to be fair. Main store is 40 plus hours. It might be a platinum. So, are you platinum in every game you enjoy now, one? Is that what you're saying? Don't blame you. I agree with you. Well, so a clean race our last race, clean race that race, finished 6th. Car number is 12. I don't know what drive rank is. We stayed in B, so I'm hoping we gained some. But yeah, like I say, I believe that's an Italian flag. I could be wrong, but I think Italian. He screwed us. We could have had 4th if it wasn't for him. We're now S-rated safety radar, which is what I wanted. There's my boss. He leaned on us a little bit, but to be fair to him, he wasn't that bad. He was good. We gained 100 driver rating. That was it. We're still on the verge of losing B, but I'm happy we've got to S. My only annoying part of that was we had 4th. What could we have gained if we'd taken 4th? Right, new race. This is the Turismo, I can't say the word, circuit. I don't know. I think I know the track. I can't remember it. I may know it once I start driving it. Top times are 55 seconds. It could be as big as Valhalla. Could be. Well, yeah, for you it could be, yes. Guess who's back? Back again. Gaming. Right, new race, new car. So we can pick any Group 3 car now. Is it Group 3? I'm sure it's Group 3. Car type, car from garage, Group 4 car. So we do a bit of qualifying. What cars are currently favoured? The WRX and the Lancer Evo are the favoured cars. Wow. Okay. WRX or the Lancer Evo. I've used the Lancer a few times. I can't think have I used the WRX? I haven't even got the fastest car for this track. See, everyone is using the fastest car. You think you did the right choice. So the fastest WRX. I don't have one. I don't think. So I'm just double checking I don't have them before I have to go and buy one. I actually don't have the car for this track. I don't have to use that car, obviously. I can use any car, but it's the fastest car. We'll use it first, then we'll try others. I'm trying to think, what brand is WRX? Volkswagen? Mitsubishi is the Lancer, isn't it? WRX. I can't search. So the Lancer Evo Final is the Group 4. That's the one that's 10th on the rankings. WRX, what car is that? Anyone ideas? I don't know what make. I can't remember what make it is. I don't think it's Volkswagen. I'm not massively into my cars. That's the problem. No, the Scirocco is the Volkswagen. I'll have to find out. WRX car. It is Subaru. Oh yeah, no, that's why. That's the bit that interested me. Was the motorbike. What country is Subaru? I'm useless with cars and countries and stuff and makes. Subaru is Japan. So that's the car we need. I thought we had the WRX. That's telling me I don't. It will tell me when I'm on it. Subaru. Maybe I don't. So we get to buy a new car for once. There we go. We get to buy a new car. Not very often we buy a new car. WRX. Right, we've got to pick colour. Oh, we can only have it in yellow. Okay, we may have to go and have a look for... I'm not a fan of yellow cars. Change this car. We may have to have a quick look at paint scheme for it. I'm not a fan of yellow. Okay, so we've got a new car, WRX Group 4. Now I've got to remember how to do this. Home. There is a way to look at created stuff to change yours, and I've got to remember what it is. I think that's notifications, activity feed. No. Oh, come on. I don't change liveries enough to remember. No. I'm trying. Oh, discover. Discover. So I'm just trying to remember how to do different things. Just because we don't change liveries enough. So car liveries, we will. I should be able to search. We want country is manufacturer is country is Japan. Manufacturer is Subaru. I just want to give it a yellow. And car is a WRX. Group 4. Search. This will tell us all the ones that are currently up, and we just need to find something nice for us. I see. I don't know enough about the game to know if it's already there or not. Subaru there, by there. Subaru factory. So that's the factory. It's a British one. I do like British designs. The blue's nice. What have we got? The Monster Energy STI looks quite nice. That looks more like the Aston Martin. Oh God, what have I done? Let's have a look at that one. Okay, no. You were scared of zombies, now you can't wait to blast them. From what I heard, it's difficult. Kinder Egg. Subaru. See, I do love looking through these designs occasionally, just because what people come up with is incredible. I just want a decent one. Do you know what? I might actually go back to the classic, the British made one at the top. It's a Subaru factory. We're going to take that. We're going to give them a like. Always give it a like. Scooby Doodle Doo. Edto Mick was the guy who designed this. So we're going to add it to the collection. And then we need to change it. And to do that, we do that. And it should be. No. So I'm trying to remember how to add it now. I think it's home. Change car livery. My library, my collection. There we go. So we've changed it to the standard blue, which is better. So thank you to the creator of this. Very much appreciated. So now we can go and have a look at this race. Going to look up the trophies. Nice. Yeah, I'm interested to see how you get on. So 10-2. We've got 20 minutes to the race. We can 10 minutes to set a qualifying. We're going to use the fastest car for a couple of races, and then we'll see how we get on. And then we'll have a look at other cars. This is the fastest car. 55 seconds people are doing this in. So it's not a very long lap. It's a brand new car. Obviously one I've not used before. Unless we've used it in daily race A's at any point. So we know the target is 55. So our target is 58 or better. Would be a good target. And the track I'm not au fait with. I cannot for the life of me think what track this is. I will figure it out in a second. I don't recognise it. I want to recognise it, but I don't. This is 8 laps, so it's a longer race than we've been doing recently. I do know this track. This was Daily Race A track last week. This was the Daily Race A track. Right. I do know the track very well. I don't know this car though. So it's 55 seconds the optimal lap time. So good grip. Good grip out of the corner there. That was very good. I want to say brake late. Brakes are pretty good. Grip is good. Alright, too much on the accelerator there. Yeah, grip is very good. I can see why the Subaru is the best car now. Even in this short stint. I don't know if anything's going to come close because it's just the grip. And even the braking is very good. Acceleration is not as quick as some of the faster cars, obviously. But this race, though, is going to be messy. Probably braking too hard for there. 55 is the best time. We're nowhere near it. This race is going to be very messy. Mainly because it is a very tight track. Safety rating here is not going to go down well. Well, it's going to go down, I think, very quickly. So it's all going to be about qualifying. Qualifying is going to be key. .255 is the ultimate times at the minute. I think I'm braking too much here. Well, that's better. A little bit too much acceleration on the end. We'll go across the line at 58.9. Massively can do better than that. But yeah, Mount Panorama is probably going to be the race this week, and it's not a track I like. Just because I think this will be a safety rating killer. More so than I expected. Daily Race A is normally a safety rating destroyer, but I think this will be, mainly because of how tight the track is. So I think it's going to cause a lot of issues for people. It's heavy braking zones. People are going to be careless. Yeah, it's going to be a dodgy race. To the point I'm actually not looking forward to this one. Whereas I like this track, I'm just not looking forward to this race because I can just see it going so badly wrong. Improved the time slightly. Not enough to worry about. We need to be a lot quicker than that if we're going to gain a decent start. How much it's going to let you cut there is going to be important. Now early you accelerate out the corners. We're 3.8 seconds off the best times in the world. The game has stealth as well. Oh wow. Might be on to a winner then. Although I would wait until you play to really tell us what you think. A little bit early on the acceleration there, messed that up. Yeah, our qualifying time is poor really. At the minute, we need to improve massively. So far, Daily Race A I'm finding boring. Daily Race B I can see just being a safety rating killer because it is such a tight track. I think it's going to cause issues for a lot of people. These heavy braking zones, people are just going to be full in, don't care anyone else. He doesn't get bored, he's finished them, he's platinumed a lot of games. We're going to brake early and try and coax this round. Don't want to be on the accelerator too early. Keep it nice. We're in. Decent end of lap. Right, we know we can go quicker. So I feel we can go a lot quicker. It's just getting the car to do so. How much it's going to let you cut? Lost a little bit of time through there. The qualifying lap is completely different than race. Like I say, race, I think you're going to see a lot of dive bombing, a lot of people going in, gaps that are non-existent, which does mean we'll do a couple of these in Mount Panama, and I don't like Mount Panama. So for me to even suggest that is telling you how much I'm not going to like this race. Still not improving, not enough anyway to make a difference. Gained a bit of time on the first corner. Gained a bit of time on that one. It's this one where I'm a little bit nervous about how quick we go in. And that's where I'm losing my time at this point. Going in late. Turning in late. To give us the best line in. You love it, it's going to be your 5th platinum. Nice. It's just about playing what you enjoy. A lot of speed through there, probably a bit too much, I'm going to lose a bit of time. Improve a little bit, but not as much as I need to. Just trying to coax the car around. I wonder if we should be in first for that first corner. And through here. Maybe not. It's here that's my issue. I just feel that I'm worried about the car turning. Maybe second might help. To get the car to turn enough through there. No, I think second gear for first and last corners are definitely the right ones. Someday you'll go back to Horizon. Yeah, see, I've got on my single player profile, but I've not finished it. And now I'm live streaming everything I play. I'm probably not going to, because I'd have to start again now. Nice and tight there. Decent exit. We lost time though, but quite a bit. I am wondering whether we need to knock it down a gear when we take this corner. No, definitely not. Therefore it's going to blow the engine then. Just need to get the line right to not go wide. That's the worry through there, is going wide. 58.7, so 3.7 seconds off the best times. Coasting round. It's on the accelerator. Right, last lap. Can we do anything to improve our time? Down on our best. Didn't take long, did it? Just can't get a consistent corner, I don't feel. She's letting me down. I don't know how competitive we're going to be compared to a lot of the other cars. It's a short... Don't get on the grass there. It's a short lap, so one mistake is going to cost you a lot of position. Right. 58.7 being the best. The game bored me so much because I'm a melee player. I liked the game. I enjoyed the story. Like I say, it was before 57.9 is what it's suggesting is our optimal. Which is a massive difference to what we've done. Darren, friend of mine, he's done a 57 dead, 1.7 seconds quicker. So 55.5 to 55.7. We're 2 seconds off. 3 seconds off. In theory, just well, 3 seconds, 3.2. Right, I'm not holding out much hope for this race. I just feel it's going to be a SR killer. We've just got our SR back to S again. We're on the verge of dropping out of driver A and B, which is why we move a lot of C's. We need a decent finish. And unfortunately, I feel like we are about to get mullered. Mullered is the wrong word. It's a horrible word. But we are going to get destroyed. A lot of people in WRX, which is the fastest car, just bought this car. Brand new one. New livery as well. Thank you to Ditmit, I think his name was, for doing the car design. A lot of people, some people in the Audi TT, we will have a lot of grip compared to a lot of cars. We're starting last. Tells you how confident I am. Our qualifying was horrendous. I couldn't quite get a decent lap in. I'm struggling on the corners. The car brakes lovely. It has a lot of grip. I can see why it's the fastest car for the track and the race conditions. I get that completely. But this will just be melee in the corners. It is going to be a lot of people dive bombing and ramming, guaranteed. So we're going to try and play it safe. Hold back, let people go ahead of us if need be, let them make mistakes and hope we can take advantage. As I say, qualifying wasn't brilliant. We may probably only do one of these because I feel like it's going to be a massive mistake. But only time will tell. It's 8 laps. I didn't even see if it's a grid start, to be honest. I'm hoping not. But I think some of the cars like the Audi TT, they're going to struggle a little bit for grip in the corners. We should be able to put power down better, although they will be quicker. That is the thing, they will be quicker than us. Right, what can we do? Everyone's in the stock standard yellow, have you noticed as well? All the WRXs are standard yellow. We're the only one that went and changed ours for something different. I'm not a fan of yellow cars. The only cars that should ever be yellow is a Lamborghini. It's a staggered start. She's going to start even further back. But that first corner is going to be hellacious for people hitting each other. So, can we take advantage of other people's misfortunes? I'm not changing anything. I'm just going to try, see where we come. Hopefully not lose too much safety rating. Hopefully not drop into C class. We shall see. We're off. As I say, we will have more grip than a lot of cars, I feel. But Lamborghini does go good with quite a lot of colours, but yellow, I feel, is a Lamborghini colour. It's definitely not a WRX Subaru. It seemed to be quite clean around that first bend, a lot cleaner than I was expecting, which is not good for our hopes of any positions. We're on the back of 15th. Everyone's just in a straight line currently. I fully expect that to change. Oh, he came close, 14th and 15th there, they came close to touching. We're 12 seconds off the leader already. Car's off. 14th is gone. It's gained a position already on start. We just want a nice clean race, enhance their safety rating, get some driver rating at the same time. Cars will get that bend at the end wrong. That's the thing. People, you see it all the time. They just go in a little bit too quick, too hot, and they will make a mistake. And that's where we've got to kind of capitalise. We just got to be nice and clean. A couple of cars getting out of shape there. But yeah, I think he is going to be Mount Panorama next. I don't think we'll be doing this again. I just don't see us gaining much out of this. And Mount Panorama I need to learn a lot. But I don't, without looking, I'm assuming it's going to be tyre wear and pit stops. So one of the cars has quit, which I'm assuming is the car that went off, because we're now back to being last. But that's because he's gone. We're not really gaining the car ahead, which is annoying. Like I say, if we can get some safety rain out of this, and that's something at least. But where I thought this would be a good race this week, Daily Race B is not. Daily Race A is boring. This one isn't as much as a safety rain killer as I expected it to be. Don't seem to be as many instances as I was thinking, which is a surprise. But again, I wouldn't say this race is exciting either. It's not allowing for proper fast-paced action. There's not enough straights and things to allow for that. Another car off into the dirt. Gained another position. We're up to 14th now because of that. Did get the final bender all wrong as well. So do a wide turn in. We've just got to keep the car behind us now. We've gained 2 positions on start and we've not really done anything for it. I think there's a penalty for a car ahead. Yeah, penalty for a car up ahead. We are enhancing our safety rain. That is a massive thing. I think there's a mistake there as well for the car ahead of us. There's been a bit of a gap between us and the car behind. Some overtaking going on the bend here. Will only help us if they make mistakes. They've been forcing themselves wide there. With an argy-bargy. But our safety rain is going up. And that's what it's all about at this point. I'm not worried about anything else. I don't want to fight other cars. I just think it's going to end up in tears if we try and fight. So it's all about safety rain at this point and what we can do to increase it. We are gaining on the cars ahead by the looks of things. This corner I can't seem to get right. Loving that little green SR coming up. It's all good for us. Gain 2 positions. Another third clean race in a row would be kind of ideal at this point. Nice and tight. Lost a bit of time with the cars ahead there. So either we're taking it extremely slowly compared to what they are, or I'm getting the wrong line. A little bit out of sorts there on exit. Managing to hold it. He's going to gain the car behind us a little bit. No, he's gone wrong I think, because he's now dropping back. I thought he was about to gain on us. It was my mistake. We got that all wrong as well. Just lacking consistency. Car went off there. The rejoin. Had nowhere else to go. Luckily he didn't unghost on us. That would have been a guaranteed penalty and destroyed our clean races. We're over a second ahead as well, so up to 13th, 3 places gained. Which is not much to celebrate at this point, but better than nothing. And we're increasing our safety rating, which is something to concentrate on. So a few cars are making mistakes now late into the race. Car off ahead there, Spanish driver. He's made a mistake in that first bend. Right, now we've got to be a bit careful. He's going to brake hard. I don't want to hit him. This French guy's going to sneak in the inside. He wasn't. I allowed him room. I just thought he was just going to hit us if we weren't careful. So I allowed him room. All because we let off for the Spanish guy. Spanish guy's got the faster car in a straight line by far. This is going to get messy if we're not careful. Just trying to stick behind him. I just don't want it to get messy. Just trying to increase safety rating. Not too worried where he finished, although I think we'll drop out of B class. Both of them getting a bit all over the place on exit. I was looking for the move, but I didn't think there was a way of doing it. It's the end of the race. I didn't even realise it was on the last lap. Didn't want to ruin our safety rating on that last bit by trying to move. I am looking up the inside, but I'm worried about how he's going to position himself. So I'll give him the position. I'm not overly worried. We're going to finish in 13th. 3 places on start. That's something at least. Hello, Ice. How you doing? Who won the Royal Rumble? I don't want to spoil it for people. Wasn't who I expected, but to be fair, I like wrestling. I'm a fan of wrestling. But I haven't watched a good main event in a while because they've all been a bit predictable. This wasn't so good. Right, so not a fantastic race, but we actually must have gained driver and we stayed in B class. I expected to drop out. We were just being slow, careful. Bit of a boring race again. So both daily races so far have been boring. We have dropped out to C class by 2,000 driver rating. We are back in the C class, but we've enhanced the safety rating. So that is not good. So now we need some wins and some podiums. It's the only way of increasing. And the only race we haven't done so far is Mount Panorama. Right, this is Group 3 cars. So fast cars. And Corvette seems to be doing well. There's a bit of a range. Corvette is good though. We'll try the Atenza. I don't know the track very well, so I'm not expecting miracles on this. Tell you on Discord. Alright, hang on. While it's loading up. Yeah, it was definitely a surprise to me, the person who won. Right, I've sent you through who it was. So what are you up to then, Ice? Okay, so we're going to use the Mazda Atenza. I don't know. I've just said before, I actually don't know the race details, but that's okay. We're just going to look for lap time. The race is actually half past, because these are every half an hour. So we've got... It was half past. I need to check what the next race is. I know. Surprising, eh? So I'm just trying to find out what the next race is because I don't want to miss it. I've got to keep it on time. I think it was 3:30 was next race for daily race C. So so far, daily race A. Better go pick up boy from school chilling do. Nice. Well, I wish I could do that, but at the minute I can barely walk. So yeah. Next race is 3:30. We've got to keep it on time. We can try it, practice the race. Like I say, it's a track I don't know very well. How's he getting on at school though? I think this was a night race not too long ago. Well, this car is understeering. More than I normally does. This car is normally very, very solid. We're trying the Corvette. I know. Good. As long as he's doing alright. We're trying the Atenza. I can't guarantee this is the right car at all for this race. I didn't brake enough. Oh, I did, just. Like I say, I don't know this track. This is going to be a case of learn the track on the fly. We've got a little bit of time before the race itself. It's a long bend. No, messed the corner up. Didn't go down enough, gear-wise. So I prefer the other two tracks because I know them better. But they're just boring races. And we're now back in the C-Class, so now we need some good results. And we could be in the complete wrong car, which I think we may be. Yeah, we messed that up completely. So we can't be doing that in a race. This is going to be some tight racing, isn't it? Whoa. We're just smashing the car up at this point. You used to watch them play Wreckfest, did you? Oh, WWE. I thought you said Wreckfest then, because of my question. Oh, WWE. Yeah, I do like WWE. Thing is, I grew up with it, so for me, you know, that's what we used to always watch. Oh, this is a small bench. You don't need to brake there. Probably don't need to brake as hard. Okay, but this won't be a good, decent lap time. By any means. I've so got to learn this track. And in a race situation as well. I'm not looking forward to this. So out of all the daily races this week, 2 are boring and 1 I just don't know the track well enough to be confident. Whoa! I wasn't looking. That was a bit of a smash. John Cena, he's alright. Oh, yeah, he's not the most popular person, but he's alright. Right, I want to keep trying. 2:19, top times in the world? Press the wrong button. We'll go back. The only way of doing well in this is for both practicing. We're at 2:19, which is poor. 158 to 159. We're miles away. Let's try the Corvette. That's the best car at this, according to the way everyone else is using. The Rock and Steve Austin, yeah, back in the day. Jake the Snake Roberts, if you want to go back old school. Or the Hardy Boys. Depends how far you want to go back. But yeah, Jake the Snake Roberts. You don't watch any sport now. Sports. I watch all sports, to be fair. Right, what? Oh, so actually racing soft will give us more grip. So there is a choice of tyre. Still didn't look at what the actual race entails. I'm not anticipating us being able to do this race. Not competitively enough to do it. Which means we're going to be looking at daily race A, if we're going to try and get a driver rating back. Which is boring, which is the problem. Let's see what we can do with the Corvette. Unless we're competitive, there is no point. Hardy Brothers and Lisa, exactly. But yeah, my issue with this track, I just don't know it. I don't know how easy it is to learn. Held the car through there. I nearly forgot to brake. These are some silly bends through here. Right, we need to brake more for that bend. Just not knowing the track. I've heard of the track. I think this was a daily race not too long ago in the dark and I didn't even bother. Because of the dark. For a track I don't know is never a good idea. Right, this little bit through here is interesting for all the wrong reasons. Because it's twisty and turny. Got to try and not cut the corner there. We're sliding a little bit, admittedly. Held it fairly well. Drop it down a gear. So you'll probably watch other people drive this track. Well, there's only even brake there. I haven't really got much choice. Otherwise we're straight off into the barrier. That one there wouldn't go any higher. Right. Right, there is a bit of a bend here. We don't need to brake as much as I did, because it's just a straight over. This is where we need to brake, I feel. Otherwise we do that. Okay. Right, so we know... Get the car going again. Right, so we made a mistake on there. There's the pit stop entrance, which we also need to know where it is. Because I'm pretty sure there's a pit stop on this lap because there's a choice of tyres. And currently we're using the tyres with the most grip. Work that one out. Yeah, he had leukemia. He's back now. He's now doing a head of the table persona for a Samoan clan, which is his family clan. Yeah, I like him. I liked him when he was in Shield, to be fair. Right, I'm not overly sure how wise it is us doing this in race. I just don't feel confident. I don't know how many laps before I feel confident enough to race. The problem is the daily races then this week are kind of non-existent. I don't feel confident about doing Mount Panorama as a race. I really don't. Which means the daily races this week for me is going to be daily race A or B, and they're both boring, which is frustrating. Yeah, medium and softs. We'll go back to daily race A. It's going to be a case of switching between. We'll go blue this time, just because I got pressed the wrong colour. Switching between daily race A and B, isn't it really? A definitely isn't a safe terrain killer compared to what I expected, but it is all a foot down near enough the whole time. But yeah, daily races this week, personally, not impressed. They're boring, honestly. And like last week when I had an hour to myself, I'd have 2 or 3 races on daily race B, which was Branch Hatch, GP circuit, a couple of races there, switch it off, done. Happy days. I can't see me doing that this week. I don't know Mount Panorama, and that is a struggle for me. Because I don't know the track and I'm not confident enough with the track. But that aside, even if I knew it, well, no, I don't know it. That is the only reason. If I knew the track well enough, we could probably give it a good go. But daily race A and B are just boring. So it may be a case we do a couple of A's, maybe have a look at lobbies, see where we go from there. But now we're back into C rated, we have to win races or podiums. That is our only way of getting back out C now. And we'd worked so long to get into B, sorry. Yeah, so this week's daily races, not happy, not impressed. But we'll see what we can do. Daily race A. We'll give B another go. Maybe we need to be a bit more aggressive in B. I was just trying to preserve our safety rating, which we've now got back to S. Maybe we need to be more aggressive. And we hadn't... I'm not making excuses at all, but we didn't know the car. We just literally brought it. So maybe it's a case of getting used to the car a bit more. Right, I think I was braking far too early this corner in the race. We need to find our braking point properly there. I was looking at the white marker, but I think that's too early. Gone down to 3 as a braking, as my brake balance. We've gone faster through there. Let's look at our braking point here. Yeah, I know other people who do GT Sport on YouTube. They're all going to be all over Mount Panorama this week. I just can't. There's something about the track that I just cannot do, and I don't know what it is. So if there's anyone out there that would like to teach me the track in a lobby at some point, let me know and we'll try and arrange it. But yeah, I just don't know the track. I can't get my head around it. Don't know what it is about it. I just can't do it. It's weird, really weird. Normally you'll figure out a track after practice, but I just can't get my head around that track at all. We got a penalty for track limits there. Just went a little bit too tight to the inside. Right, where's that braking point here? Just before to get round here, then yeah, it seems to be quicker. Just before the curb. Let's increase that to 4. This lap will be slower because the penalty has slowed us down on entry. I think we need to cut the curb a little bit. And that'll be slow through there. So we'll do this race and we'll have another look at daily race B. Like I say, I think we need to be a bit more aggressive. Use the car a little bit more. See what we can do. So a lot of cars in race stay very, very wide in this bend. I'm just trying out to see. Slower than we've been previously. And we're not even hitting our ultimate time currently. But now some of that is the last bend that's causing us the issue. Definitely a lot better on the last bend. Not anywhere near our best time. But better. Getting some more consistency, which is what we need. Better through the first bend. Losing a little bit of time on exit. Riding the curb nicely there, it's gained us a little bit. Gained a little bit of time through there. Don't think we're going to beat our best. 46.6. This is our last lap before the race by the looks of it. And we're slower. I think the first start of the bend we were slower. We were too wide going in. Made some time, but not enough. We'll finish the lap, it's going to be poor. And then options. Well, let's exit now because it's too close to the race. There we go. So we haven't managed to beat our best time, 46.4, but we got 46.6. We're still within a second of the top times in the world, so that's good. Yeah, with Roman Reigns, Keller, he's done well to come back. He's been wrestling for years with leukemia. And then he went off when COVID hit because he was worried about his health. But he's still going strong. Right, we're starting in 5th. It's a good start position. We're in a C-rated lobby now. So times, in theory, and it's not guaranteed to be a little bit lower, they're quite similar though, all 46s. There is a B-rated driver right at the bottom, so he must be low B. We need podiums. First, second, third is the only way to get a driver rating back up to B. And we need about 2,000 driver rating now. I think it was 2,000. I think it was 2,000. 2,000 or 1,500, one of the two. So we need podiums, we need first places. This isn't the most exciting race in the world, but... Oh, someone's already quit. We're up to 4th. Oh, no, they quit? No, well, we are starting in 4th. Oh, the other guy below us, I think that's I want to say Denmark. Above and below us. The one below us is the exact same time as us. But this should be good for clean races at least. Keeping safety rating high. But we need podiums. And we're starting in 4th. So it's all about braking for that last bend. This is a grid start, so traction control. Brake balance is set to -4, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're actually stuck this time. Last time we didn't stay. But we'll see what we can do. We need to get back to B rated. And then work from there. But like I say, I'm not going to be doing any racing in my time off. I'm streaming this week. Neither race really interests me that much. We'll do a race in A, we'll do a race in B, and we'll see where we go from there. It might be that'll be it for the stream. A little bit earlier than expected, but they're just not exciting. A and B are both boring, and C I just can't do. It's just a track that I don't get on with. Same as Nürburgring, I don't do it. 8-minute lap does not interest me, and if I don't enjoy the race, what's the point? So I just don't. We are blue for this. Mainly because I pressed the wrong colour. But we need a first, second, and third. We need a podium. We've not had a podium for a while. And especially considering we dropped down the lobby. Traction control didn't really even kick in, to be fair. Right, first bend. We are getting swamped. Got to be very careful here of being squeezed. I'm trying to keep it clean. Lost the position on the start there. We're going to have a bit of trouble on our inside here. This has made us go wide. We've got a little bit of a hit there. I think we've held it together. Another car, he goes steaming in there, but he's going to go off. He hasn't gained anything by doing that. We're still in touch with the cars ahead. This is what we needed. Car's got a penalty ahead by looks of it. Oh, he did have, and then it's disappeared. They're fighting as well, hitting each other. We just got to try and keep it clean. First is getting away because of these guys fighting. We can hold this inside. We may have a bit of speed on these guys. Second has got a penalty. We're going to have a bit of an issue going inside here though. There's cars all around us. And they're not going to give room. No. We just managed to avoid being hit there. I thought we were going to get hit. Managed to hold it nice and tight. Third has gone wide. We've been overtaken there. Under the braking. So I think we braked a little bit heavy. We're going to be hit from behind as well there. Penalty up ahead. We're in 5th. 1 place from start. Down from start. We're okay. It's all about what we can make up in this bend. Some of the cars are being a bit silly here, which we didn't have last time we raced Daily Race A. So that's something to think about. First is getting away because of all the fighting going on back here. We've got a car on a tower. I guarantee the minute we brake for this final corner, that car's hitting us. No, he's going to go on the inside. We're going to lose it under braking, I think. He's not. Is he going to allow room? No, he turned straight into us there. Didn't even allow us room. That's what I don't understand. You know the car's on the inside. Why turn in like that? Could have left room. Could have allowed two cars to pass through nicely. But instead you decide just to hit the car. And he's actually lost out because of that. Car goes wide on the outside. We're going to take the position just. He's going to have the inside on the next bend though. We're going to try and give him room. Which gives him the position. Because he could take it a lot tighter, keep his speed. Right, be aware under braking. We got a brake point completely wrong there, so we're going to lose a bit of time. I think the fighting up ahead has ceased a bit and they've caught first place. He must have made a mistake, I would have said. So we're currently in 6th, 2 places down on start. Didn't have the best corner there, not compared to what we have done. Although it's saying it's on time for the fastest time on track so far. 5th's a little bit all over the place. We've got to get the braking point correct here. I feel we don't get that right. That's where I feel we go wrong. We're not really catching. We got a new fastest lap for ourselves. The cars are still flying ahead. There is still a chance of catching. I'm not sure if we're going to do it. It's going to depend on just being consistent. We've got quicker as the race has gone on, admittedly. Don't think I braked enough there. It's messed the corner up for myself. Don't think we lost too much to the cars ahead though, luckily. I don't feel we did. With 2 laps to go, we can't afford to do things like that. Unless they all start fighting again. We can do the fastest sector than anyone else, but we can't convert that later on in the lap, which I think is all down to this final corner. Yellow flag ahead, the car's gone off. We're going to gain a position. We're back up to 5th. And it's going to be the last lap. Well, they're going to fight ahead for podium, but it's how badly they fight to determine what we're going to get out of this. I don't think it's going to be a podium, but we'll keep pushing just in case they make mistakes. They're going to fight, especially on them final corners. We just need, it's this last braking point I think we're getting wrong. Third is pushing for second, but I don't think he's going to get there. And we're not going to get anything else. We're going to finish 5th, 1 place down on start. Not a bad race. A little bit fighty at the start, but not a bad race. Fighty is definitely not the word I want to be using. Clean race for us at least. I can't even think who the guy was right at the start of that race that hit us. But I don't think he finished above us, which is something bonus. Looking at the people that had penalties and stuff. Car number was 9. 4 races in a row done clean. It's never a bad thing. I'll keep her SR up. Right, do we do another daily race A or do we give daily race B another go? And hope we don't destroy a safety rating in the meantime. You hyped yourself for days gone. I'm not surprised. Gained a bit of driver rating there. So we did well. Bit of driver rating is good. We need a podium though, don't we? I might stick with daily race A. I know it's not the most exciting, but I just think it's the least likely to lose safety rating ish. Although there was a little bit of fighting in amongst the C-rated drivers there. Although they were all S-rated as well. So we'll give daily race A another go, and then that might be it for the stream, to be fair. Well, that's exactly what I was doing gaming. Is I've been spending them after. The only time now with mastery points is I'm waiting until I've got 3 before I do anything. There's no point putting them up one at a time. I'll wait till I've got 3, put them up. But it might be still wait until I've done an area and spend 3 at a time. I don't know. But yeah, I was saving them a lot of the time. I don't think there's anything else we can change. It's that braking point in that final corner we need to do better. Darren Turner's slower than us at this one. So I'll take solace in that. We actually are beating someone in terms of time. I want to be close to the 45s. I don't know whether I can get 400ths of a second to get... Sorry, 4/10ths of a second to get a 45. Or close to, but I think we can improve our 46. So all on this first bend, but also that last corner is where it's so important. But yeah, we're beating Darren Turner on time for A, but he's beating us by over a second on B, daily race B. Seven minutes to see if we can beat our best. Missed the apex massively there. I feel that every time we change gear through there to third, it's just massively slow on the car. That's how it feels. That was a 47.2, so that wasn't good compared to what we've done. But then the start is the issue on your first lap. So I think I've turned in... maybe not turned in too early. Right, we're up. 14.9, it's one of my fastest first sectors. Can we convert this? It's all on this last bit. Lost a little bit of time because of a little bit of a skid. We're going to be up on what we did previous. 46.7. So not as good as we've done. We need better. Down on the first sector compared to what we have done. 15. Using the curbs there to gain some time. Yeah, very wide there, so that'll be slow. Could try my brake balance on the back. I'll try 2 to start, just see if it's any quicker. There's only one braking zone, so it's the only place to really gain time is on that one braking zone. And obviously the speed you carry into this first bend. So it's worth trying, just in case it does make a difference. Using the curbs nicely there. We go faster than we did previous. I don't know, maybe that does help. Let's try it on the 4. May have just been a better lap all round. Our best first bend yet. It's not actually, it's only 15. We've done better. Not as tight as I've taken that bit. We're up. Is it enough to beat our best? 46.393, that's a big improvement. Can we do better? So we've improved our time. Now can we hit any better? Can we get to the elusive 45? That's the question. We're already within a second of the top times in the world. It's how we're changing gear there, I think, is the problem. And the skidding. I think that's where we're losing time. So that's what we need to change, how we do that. 3.5 minutes to see what we can do. It's probably not the most exciting thing to be watching, to be fair. But like I said, I wish I could do Mount Panorama. It's just not my type of race. Unfortunately, track is just not one I'm good enough with to compete, and if we can't compete, there isn't much point at this point. Right, we're down from the start. Trying to see how I change gear makes a difference. Which I know it does, it's working out the best optimal way. Not as good as what we've done previously. We're consistently 46s, so I'm happy with that. But it's not enough. So we're looking for 45. Slower than we've done previously. First sector. 15.1. It's poor compared to what we've done. So all on this last corner is I'm losing too much time. I feel I have to change gear. Do I have to change down? I think we tried in third, but we just couldn't get the oomph through the corner in third. We'll try in third, because it is the changing gear twice isn't helping. I turned in too soon. No, I've held it. $15. That skidding noise is not good for time. You know that's going against you. I wonder if I need to change to second later through the corner, just to get more oomph going with the car. We've got one last go to try this. I don't know, it might work. I think to the rear definitely does. So we'll go more to the rear, brake balance. It's just all about working out the optimal car setup. Can we improve on our last lap before the race? I think I was late on the accelerator there. There's a bit of a delay. I don't think it's any quicker changing gear later. So our best lap, we improved. I'll just rev the guts out of the car. Right. You're going to spend 3 at a time. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's definitely more satisfying. Right, what can we achieve this race? We need a decent finish. We've improved the qualifying time. We're still in the C-rated lobbies. So it's what we can achieve. We're still starting 4th. Big P, saw him in the last race. He finished just behind us by 1 position. Very tight. 46.2 to 46.4 is the top 7. Top 5 is a 46.2 to 46.4. All S rates should be clean, in theory. We're going to see what we can do. We need a podium. That's what we need. But we've changed our brake balance. We're going to the front. I'm going to still use traction off the front. I don't know whether it's needed, but I'm going to use it. I just don't. Quick starts without traction are horrendous. Nice to see you again. Yes, hello, Big P. Salo back. Happy days. Another English guy. Yeah, we beat him last time. He was 1 place behind us. Let's see what we can do. And like I say, we have increased our best time, which is always a good thing. So 8 laps. I know this isn't the most entertaining race in the world. I'll give you that, but it is the safest race and I can do it. That's always a bonus. But yeah, this week's daily races aren't all that, which is a shame, but you're going to get weeks like this, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do. It's not a bad track. It's just there's only one major braking point. Right, can we get a good start? We need to, within a couple of laps, be ahead, and then try and keep tight lines. I keep considering driving from an in-car view, but I just don't. Without a wheel, it's going to feel weird. Better start than third. We got away a lot better than he did. I need to take traction control off, and I haven't done it yet. Done it now. Got to try and negotiate the bend without putting radar on. And I want radar back on. We've got Kana outside. We've got the inside for this. Is he just going to turn in though? He is just going to turn in. Managed to hold it nicely. We're up to third. Podium position. Can we hold on though? We seem to take that really well. We are competing with the top 2 now. Keep them with them. Got a bit of a gap to the car behind. Not massive, but a little bit. Second is looking for an overtake. The only downside of what he's just done, he's gone out the slipstream, which seems a bit pointless. You want to stay in the slipstream. I think we negotiate bend a lot quicker. We're on the back of them. They're now fighting a little bit of argy-bargy. They can have their argy-bargy. We're staying out of that. I want none of that argy-bargy. We're just going to do our own race. We've got a little bit out of sorts there on the exit, but we'll keep it together. Right, we've allowed 4th to catch us with a poor last corner. But I want them 2 to fight. If they fight and knock each other around, that will only help us. Second got a poor run through the final exit there, so we're going to overtake him. We've got to get him before the bend. We have. Into the bend. We're into second. This is more like it. Might be able to finish the stream with a decent podium finish. It's that last corner we've got to be a bit careful of. And we have got him right on our tail. So any mistake, he's going to be all over us. We'll also see how clean he is though. Not the best corner by us. Seem to get better traction than third though. It's still on our tail. Is he going to go for the overtake? He's not. He's going to sit on our bumper, which is fine. He's going for it now on the inside. The thing is, I'm worried he's now going to come out wide. He is. Trying to keep it clean. We couldn't go to our normal natural line. That's okay. Right, braking. Car on our inside, he doesn't give us any room there. We didn't even move, and he was straight on us. Giving us a little nudge to make sure he got the place back. Dropped down to fourth. There's a car on our outside as well. He's going to be on our inside for the bend. He has a penalty though, to cutting corner. I wondered how he caught up so quickly, and it was because he corner cut. Third has got it all wrong on the bend, on the first bend by the looks of it. Right, my worry is, yeah, he's not even looking. Didn't think he was looking there. A little nudge to us as well as he tries to go through. Corner cut in the corner again. He's already got a penalty. I don't have to worry about him. I was trying not to lose time to the cars ahead. First and second have got away from us because of the fighting, which is what we didn't want. Right, we want this third place. We know we've got a better first bend than he has. We seem to. We seem to take it a lot better than he does. Because we catch right back on his tail. No, we're not close enough this time. Decent gap to the car in fifth, but it's not the one I'm worried about. We want a podium. Only a few laps to go. So we need him to make a mistake, or the cars in first and second to make a mistake. Better last corner for us, I feel. Because we've caught third right back up now. And they're fighting in first and second, which will only benefit us. Got to do a decent bend now. We need a really good bend. That was the fastest lap of the race we just set. Definitely took that well. 2 laps to go. We need a podium. We've caught up with leaders. We've just set the fastest lap of the race as well. We're on a charge. Can we do anything here? We do need them to make mistakes that would massively help us. Not the best last bend. Everyone seemed to struggle. Feel like we've still catch him. Whether it's enough for podium, I don't know. Fastest lap means nothing if you don't get anything out of the race. We're up on third. I don't think we've got the speed to get past him though. Caught a bit of the grass there. Well, right on his tail. Still going to depend on who takes the last bend well. Second has spun. And a penalty. 4-second penalty for first. We're not going to hit first. We're going to get second though because of that 4-second penalty. He spun him on the end. I didn't really see it. We are going to get second place because of the first and second fight. This race doesn't allow you to play with a Lambo. This race only allows you to use the Mazda. And unfortunately, the Lambo in Daily Race B is going to be shocking. I'll tell you that right away. The track is just not long enough to get the speed up on the Lambo. But yeah, second place. Very happy podium. Very close to first place. We'll take that all day long. 5 clean races. And we got the fastest lap. Definitely can't complain. Very good finish. All helped by first and second not being clean. Knocking each other off. And we've leveled up. Level 35. Levels actually don't mean anything. But we'll take that. I'm very happy with that result. I think the guy was apologising, the one who knocked the first place off. Learn to drive. A couple of them unhappy with each other by those things. Just checking driver rating. Wow, we gained 800 driver rating for that race. We're actually only 1,000 driver rating off going back up to B rating, which is what we was aiming for. Do we do one more? What do you reckon? Another podium, we could be very close. Let's do one more race. Why not? Same race again, same track. Unfortunately, same car, but you can't change car. Yeah, we'll do one more race for the stream. Daily race A. We've got a second place. Can we improve that to a first? Got to try and get a driver rating back up to B class after losing it recently. Podium may not be enough. A win maybe. We got a pretty good qualifying time. Let's see what we can do. So yeah, we're beating down to not much. Well, a little bit. I'm happy to beat someone at last. Yeah, 45.5 is the best time in the world. 45.5 to 45.7, and we're 46.3. So we're not miles away. Traction control down. So yeah, I think brake bias to the back. I'm gonna knock it probably to a 3 and see what difference that makes. We need to get our braking point sorted for this, because we seem to skid around there far too much. So it's working that out to get around that last bend better. That is, I think, the only place we're really losing time massively. But out of all the daily races this week, not a fan of many of them. The Sims I've not played for many years. I've tried staying in third, just to see if that helps not changing down to second. Seems to be a bit better. I think I've braked a little bit too much. Don't know if we're going to improve. I'll try on a fast lap. It's a 47 dead. Just wonder if staying in third on that last bend will make a difference. Because a lot of my time is all being lost in that last bend. No, didn't take enough off. As you can see, wide on exit. Did well, gained a lot of time, but just didn't do well on exit. Alright, a little bit quicker than last time, but a poor exit. Poor first corner. Normally I'm really good with the first corner, but messed that up. But yeah, I think a lot of the only way I can gain time on my best would be this last corner. Poor first corner. I may even improve a little bit. I think staying in third is probably the way to go. We're knocking it down to second, but we're over revving the car. I might think third may be the answer. (15.1). We know we can go faster there, so this isn't going to be the best time in the world. Maximising curbs. A little bit slow on uptake. Got to balance the braking acceleration a little bit better, I think. Through that final corner. We'll improve a little bit. Still got some to find. $15 dead, so that's a good first sector. I think that's a good middle. Can we do here? Just felt like I was lacking speed coming off there. It will be better than what we've done so far this session, but not better than our best. Just, I think I should have accelerated earlier. So there's a very small margin of error now to try and gain anything here. That's the thing, it's very small amounts of gains that are going to make the difference. So that's the thing, second helps you turn better through there. And obviously, you don't want to over-rev the car or be revving too high when you change gear. That's the problem. I don't think we're going to gain anything on our best time. Yeah, let's knock it down to 2. No, it's 4 sector through there, that's fine. So what about its last corner? That was a lot better. So it's swinging it in late, trying to keep around 60 mile an hour, I think is the right kind of speed to be gaining there. Let's see what we can do. $15 dead first sector. So we're on it with the first sector. I don't think I braked enough. I'm not going to get the turning. I changed down just to get the car to speed up. Wasn't as good as the previous lap in terms of that corner. Didn't seem to brake enough. Go back to 3. It's not going to be a very good first sector, so any gains now for this last flying lap is going to be minimal. 15.1, poor first sector. We know we can hit a 14.9 or a 15 is a good first sector. Better, but not brilliant. We just need to get that last sector right. It's the only way we're going to get any quicker, I think, is that last sector. Wonder what our optimal is. 46.365 is our optimal. And our best overall, 46.365. So, yeah, not a massive gain on our best, as if it's saying that was our optimal there. Right, last race of the stream, I think. What can we do? We need a first. That's what we need to get us closer to B rating. We've managed to get quite a bit of it back. We've got our S rating back. It's been a good session in terms of driving cars, getting the ratings back up. Shame we dropped down from B to C. Hopefully we can get that back. I generally find the cut between B and C is very competitive. That's the thing. So it's not easy to just get over that line to get that margin. We're starting in 4th again. I don't recognise any names offhand. But with that high in C now, we're actually racing B-rated drivers. That's the thing. This is where it's going to get harder. Getting just over that line into B is more difficult because you're racing lower B drivers. So these will be quicker. Lap times are pretty good. The difference between this and the last race, 46.0 to 46.7 is top 10. Last time it's top 7. That's the big difference. All S raters are hopefully clean. But with this many B rated drivers, we need a podium, and the podium may be enough to sneak us back in. Mainly because they're all B. Beating Bs will give us more driver rating when we're at not B. So we need a podium would be very good here. And we're starting in 4th. Just got to keep it clean, not be too aggressive, but not be a walkover either, and see what we can achieve. Eight laps to see what we can do, and then that will be it for the stream, I would think. But last race, yeah, it's a shame. I was looking forward to doing a daily race. See, we've not really done one where there's pit stops and tyre wear involved. There's a lot more strategy to the races. It's just a shame on the track. But one day we'll get a daily race daily race C, sorry, that we'll really enjoy and be happy with. But at the minute, that's just not it, unfortunately. And I know Keller wants us to use different cars like the Lamborghini. This week's races, there's no track that suits any of those cars. That's the problem. I don't think I put traction control on, did I? That may be an issue. We've got to be aware, 1st and 3rd have got very low internet rating, which is a worry because they may lag a little bit, which means there is a chance of penalties. We were very slow off the start, mainly because I was too busy messing around with my traction control to actually accelerate. We need to make up for that now. So that is going to put us under a bit of pressure from behind. I think we may get a little nudge there. We have got a little nudge, that's okay. So yeah, we lost the position on start only because of me not putting traction control on early. We're going to hit the car ahead. I had nowhere to go. We're going to get an SR down. Luckily no penalty, we just couldn't do anything with that. I'll take the SR down for that, it was poor on my part. I should have braked a little bit early knowing he was going to brake ahead of me. But we'll look at the inside only because I'm worried if he taps the brakes. We know we've got a very fast first sector compared to a lot of people. We'll gain positions here. There we go, back in the 4th where we started. Jack is lagging a little bit by the looks of that. We know he's on our inside, I'm wary of him. That's why I took a slightly different line into there. I'm going to go on the grass. All because that different line messed me up. Held in nicely though, we're still on with the top cars. Not a good start to the race from us. We know we can beat 4th place on the start on the first bend though. That's important. And we know we can catch the rest up. We seem to have the fastest first sector. That is very important. I seem to have learned lessons. They've gone a bit tighter. We're still catching though. Got a bit of a gap to the car behind, that is something. Right, last bend, this is where it's all important. 4th has gone off onto the grass. He's just, the rejoin from 4th was horrendous. We've got another SR down for that. He's gave him nowhere to go. Not giving any room at all. Giving the cars behind a chance to catch up as well. We know the first sector will catch us back up, but we shouldn't have to. That was poor on his behalf. The rejoin was horrendous. Alright, what can we do? Lost a bit of SR throughout this race so far. Right, we just want to be on his tail, ready for this first sector. We know we've got him there. .46.3. Good lap by us. Third has gone very wide there. And his rejoin was horrendous as well. We're going to look to the inside of the English guy. We've got them on the inside there. Lovely move. Just about had enough room to take it. We're up to fourth. Could have gone down a gear there. We're very slow in third gear. Just below the 60 mile an hour that I wanted to be in to do well there. We're into fourth. Back where we started. 2 laps to go. We need to catch his cars ahead. They seem to do better now this first sector than they were at the start of the race. We've got a second, 14.8. That was a lovely first sector from us. That's what we can do on this bit though. Just not closing the gap enough. We need them to fight, that would help us massively. Increasing the gap to the cars ahead. Cars behind, sorry. Jack, behind us, is not catching. We need to catch these guys, and it's not happening. That's a poor first bend from us, compared to what we've previously done. 15 dead though, not bad. Third got that all wrong. Third got that bend wrong. That will help us. We're on his tail. It's going to be the final lap. It's going to be a battle for third, and first and second are fighting. If they can do what they did last race, happy days. Right, can we catch up with third? He's braking on this first bend. Which you don't need to do, but we've gone wide, which is not good for us. Lost a bit of time there. He was braking. Could have taken advantage of that, but we messed up. We need to try and make up for that now through these last bits. I don't think he's going to give us any room. Oh, he's just hit us. He's hit us. We've managed to keep position though. Don't know why he was coming over to our side of the track. We're going to take third place. I was worried we was going to get a penalty for that, although I definitely don't think that was our fault. He came towards our side. Bit weird. I've just got a trophy. Record number of races. I don't know what that trophy's for. We just gained a trophy. Lost their record of 5 clean races in a row, admittedly. It may be for the total number of races we've done. I think that trophy might be for. Don't know. I don't think we got a B rating back. We lost some S rated driver rating, which was to be expected. A couple of small bumps going in. I wonder if he's going to have a go at us. I am curious to if he will. But yeah, he swerved into us at the end, which seemed really odd. Dirty. Really? Shouldn't really reply to these people. And he has probably already disappeared, to be fair. Yeah, he's already gone. What we can do, I just want to see if we went wrong. I'm going to save the replay because I want to know if that was our fault or his fault. And I want to check. We got a podium, always good. I am going to check driver rating, and we're going to have a quick look at this through this replay, just because I'm curious to whether it was our fault or his on that last bit. Milestone achieved. Cool. Races completed 321. I think that might be why there was an achievement for that. But yeah, we are so close to being back to B rated. So daily race A seems to do well for us. Right, replays. Just got to figure out where they are. My library. Replays. This one. Play. We're going to fast forward quite way to the end. The issue is the end. Where he's accusing us of being dirty. I just want to double check from my knowledge, more than anything else. I'm not, doing it for any other reason, but I felt we weren't in the wrong. I was trying to give him space because I knew he wasn't going to allow us space. But let's have a look. I don't normally look at replays. They are quite interesting to really assess your driving. Right. Why can't I do anything through this? There we go. Let's put. We don't need any other. We don't need timings on. I just need to get to the end of the race. This is us. We're in fourth. This isn't the end of the race yet. So bike right is ahead of us. Here we go. He just gave us no space. So that's what he's accusing us of. I want to be on him. So this. So if we go back a bit, that's why I'm trying to work out how I change camera angle. I don't want race photos, that was the wrong button. Oh, okay, camera select. No, that's for photos, not what I wanted. I actually just want to see what happened. Camera type. So we are going to go on to him. So he takes a corner. Okay, so as soon as I do that, it's finished. He is accelerating here. We've gone too far back. Final lap. Right, so that's the end. Here we go. So he is still accelerating here, compared to me, who is not accelerating at all. So his car is a little bit more out of control than me. I don't know how you go back. Oh, there we go. And let's go to me. I'm just starting to accelerate now. And if we go to him, he is a lot more accelerating than we are. So his car is out of control. And we've got the inside line. He's come across. So as he's gone too deep into the corner, he's come across us. He's gone very wide. We've gone tight. I could be completely wrong here, but in my assessment, we've gone very tight. So I don't know how to change cameras. Standard. We're too far away. I want to see what happened. Yeah, I don't know how to change cameras. That's the only issue. I don't want photo. I just want to... Okay, I don't know how to do all this, but yeah, I don't feel we're in the wrong. I could be. I don't feel we were. And that's definitely a wrong button. But yeah, I definitely don't feel we was in the wrong. But I could be completely wrong, like I say. Oh, last one. I'm just last one. So here we go. As we go in, I've gone tight. He's still accelerating. I'm not. I'm coasting at this point. I'm going to start accelerating on the bend. I'm on the curb. I'm on the inside. He's going to come off. He's going to turn into us. We're still got the inside here, so he's given us space. We've got the inside, and he's gone very, very wide. So this is where I don't see we've done anything wrong on the inside there. We're level, happy days. We've got the inside. So he needs to be aware we're on his inside. So he needs to give space. That's what you do in driving. We're going to take this as tightly as we always do, because there is a little bit of, there's curb cutting here as we come in. And look at his direction of travel. Straight at us. There is no space there, is there? So I can either slam on or carry on forward. I'm going forward because I don't see why we should brake for someone that's turning into us. We've carried on going. That's caused him to go off. We don't no penalty or no SR down for that either. And yeah, like I say, I don't feel that was our fault in the slightest. As he turned straight across our path, our direction of travel. And we crossed the line. He did well to hold it. And then he got overtaken again. And again. Yeah, I feel that was his fault. There we go, there's my critique of it. Take what you will from it. I could be completely wrong, admittedly. So there we are. I think that's it for today. It's been a good stream. We had a good stream this morning with Assassin's Creed. Very good GT Sport stream. My only frustration with GT Sport today, I think, more than anything else, is the daily races aren't very good. That is my biggest frustration I feel with them. I don't know how much chance this week I'm going to do any racing to try and get my driver range back up. But if I do, it'll be daily race A, I would have said. As for streams this week, it's a bit hit and miss. There are little things going on stopping me streaming a little bit more this week. And we lost a bit of time this afternoon due to this engineer turn up. So, tomorrow, daytime, there is no daytime stream. My other half is home from work, so I won't be streaming. Hopefully, I'll be able to do some No Man's Sky at least. But yeah, definitely won't be streaming. Tomorrow evening, we will stream GT. Not GT Sport. We'll stream tomorrow evening, 9 o'clock. Around 9 o'clock GMT, we will stream Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which will be live stream 54 to try and carry on in Gloucestershire. We've got an IC shield we want to upgrade to see what that looks like. And then Thursday morning, I've got a physio, so I won't be streaming first thing as usual. But what we'll do is we'll stream, sorry, Wednesday, not Thursday. I'm getting ahead of myself. Wednesday, we'll stream mid-morning through the afternoon. More than likely going to be Assassin's Creed, as we try and get it done before the River Raid update. Thursday, morning stream of Assassin's Creed, afternoon stream of Avengers. That's kind of my current thinking, and that's kind of the way I'm planning it, but things may be open to change. But thank you all for watching. Keller Gaming, brilliant as always, thank you very much. Ice, thank you for joining in. And I shall see you tomorrow night evening with more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Thanks so much. Bye bye.